你好. How do you tell your loved ones that they look good today? How do you tell your friends about a singer who you recently discovered? How do you persuade your parents to try out the new restaurant in town? We're going to learn how to describe things using adjectives today. Let's get started. Before we jump into the Chinese lesson, I'd like to refresh your memory on the English grammar concept. Predicate. Predicate is the part of a sentence or clause containing a verb or stating something about the subject. For example, in the sentence, you are good looking, are good looking is the predicate. In Chinese, however, the adjectives on their own can serve as the predicate of a sentence. Good looking in Chinese is 好看, which is a surprisingly straightforward translation. Good, 好, looking, 看. When we use the adjective as the predicate in a sentence, we usually put an adverb 很 right before the adjective. 很 literally means very, but we don't take it for its face value these days. It's just something that usually goes with adjectives because the sentence will sound off without it. To say good looking in a sentence, it's 很好看,很好看. Note that 很 changes to the second tone because 好 has the third tone. You're good looking, 你很好看,你很好看. Today in Chinese is 今天,今天. We usually put time at the beginning of a sentence or right after the subject, but not at the end of the sentence like in English. You look good today in Chinese is 你今天很好看. 你今天很好看. Let's look at another example. A Chinese singer I really like is 周深. 周深. A song is 歌,歌. 周深 song, 周深的歌,周深的歌. Pleasant sounding in Chinese is 好听,好听. 听 means to listen. 周深 song sounds good. 周深的歌很好听. 周深的歌很好听. If you have a favorite singer, please let me know in the comments. 谁的歌很好听?谁的歌很好听? We learned this before, which is 这. That in Chinese is 那. To use that to modify something, we have to add a measure word between that and the noun we want to modify. For example, that person, 那个人,那个人. That book, 那本书,那本书. A restaurant in Chinese is 餐厅,餐厅. That restaurant, 那家餐厅,那家餐厅. The measure word is 家 here. Dishes or food is 菜,菜. That restaurant's dishes, 那家餐厅的菜,那家餐厅的菜. Tasty is 好吃,好吃. That restaurant's dishes are tasty. 那家餐厅的菜很好吃。那家餐厅的菜很好吃。Today we learned about sentences that use adjectives as the predicate. We also learned 3 adjectives: 好看, 好听, 好吃. Don't forget to use 很 with them in the sentence. I'll see you in the next lesson. 谢谢，再见。